I don't know if anyone's gonna find this. See what happens. What am I doing? I don't know how to live stream. I only know how to make videos. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can turn my phone. I don't know what I'm doing. How's that? Is that better? YouTube won't let me make the video in landscape mode, so I gotta figure that out. Deb says I have to start it over. Why? Is it not working? Can you hear me? Alright, well, is it working? Is it not working? Oh, good. Okay, you're back. Morning, Deb. Thanks for all your support, man. Live stream queen, Desert Deb. Gotta check out her channel. She goes to fun places. Takes us with her. I'm gonna give a few minutes and wait for everyone to get here. I'm doing this live stream because I want to talk about videos coming up and videos already made. You know, today is my cousin Shane's birthday, so if you're watching, Shane, welcome to 46. It's not so bad. we go all the way back to 1976 together, so happy birthday. Love you. Deb, that's Shane with a Y. She's a girl, so there's a Y. Anyway, I'm hoping people can find this live stream and show up. Looks like we got about 5 in here right now. Maybe if I put my shades on, my cool fancy shades, then people will be like, who's this weirdo? We should watch this. I'm going to bring these ones to Vegas, Deb. What do you think? Yes, that's how you spell it. Shayne. It's her birthday. Big 46. Love you, cuz. Betty, if you're watching this, make sure she watches this so she can see me tell her happy birthday. And hi to you too. Hello, XOR. Does that mean you used to be in Oregon, but now you're in Redding? Yay, Zeb found us. Awesome. Zeb, while you're here, got my bear spray. Now, I know you don't think I'm around a lot of bears all the time, but actually there's been some bear sightings near my home, and I'm in the valley. So I think the drought's making them come down lower in elevation looking for water, food, or something. So there's that. But there's also times where I'm out and about alone, and I'm not going to carry a gun. So this, I think, would make a good deterrent in a sketchy situation. So thank you for this protection. This will be going along with some travels I have planned. So thank you. I'm going to set this right here carefully. Mobile Tech, good morning. How is it on the other side of the Sierra Nevada? How's your morning going? Mobile Tech, I tried fooling around with that StreamYard or whatever, and I don't know, I couldn't figure it out, so I decided to delete that and just do the one I kind of know how to use. So I'm learning, you guys. You know, I'm just used to making videos and not live streams. The opposite of Desert Deb. Let's see. Zeb says it's already scared the bears away. Yeah, they can sense that I have it, so they're just going to leave me alone. Mobile Tech says if anyone wants to see some photos of where I'm camped, just go to the community section of my YouTube page. I will check that out. Where are you camped? Anyway, where are you? It's warm out here already. 75. That's pretty warm for 9:44 in the morning, I'd say. All right, well, you know what? Fall's here, so that's a bonus. No more evil 100-degree weather. Thank God. Yeah, I can imagine Mobile Tech. All those trees are turning over there already, probably on the eastern Sierra Nevada. I haven't been up in the mountains in a while, so I don't really know what's going on up there. So, are you guys enjoying these historic videos, this kind of series I'm doing where we're looking at awesome photos from the Miriam Library Historic Photos Collection? I'm enjoying looking at them and making the videos. So I know a lot of people don't want to like sit and, you know, root through 20,000 images that they have. So I asked and they gave me special permission to use the videos as long as I don't monetize them, which is fine. And that way, you know, we can check them out. It's going to be 95 there today, Deb. That's not bad. I think we're going to be somewhere around there too. Interesting how far apart we are and we have similar weather. How's the weather up in Tehama County, Mom? Nice and cool today, I hope. You're just north of Bishop, Mobile Tech says. Cool. Well, I'll have to go check out your community page and your photos, see what's going on. Zeb says, when are you going to have the boat out? Soon. I was just waiting for the weather to cool down a little bit. Got it all fixed up now, so it runs good and everything's good. Got all the new dock lines on and the anchors ready to go. And, you know, I got myself a battery meter so I know how long the trolling motor will last. So it's ready. I've been waiting for it to cool down so it's not just completely miserable out there on the water. We will go, don't worry. Thanks, Mobile Tech. I do too. A couple, like I guess a sneak preview for you guys since you're here on the live stream. I have about 5 more of these videos coming up. So we've got hotels and inns with boarding houses. That's one video. So we're going to look at all the old. A lot of them aren't there anymore, so it's kind of cool to look at the pictures. The Sacramento Valley Sugar Company up in Hamilton City in, I want to say Glenn County. Tehama, Glenn County, I'm not sure. Somewhere in there. Hamilton City was huge for making sugar back in the day. They had a huge sugar plant there. But they didn't make sugar out of sugar cane. They made it out of something else. So you have to watch that one. All the cool historic photos of all that. Historic homes and cabins. So we're going to look at some of them are still there, some are not. So you have anything from giant mansions to old miners' shacks. So that's going to be a fun video. Historic bridges of Northern California. So we'll look at some pretty old bridges. Most of them aren't there. I think the most entertaining one out of that batch is the covered bridge in Orville, California that it's called a concrete covered bridge. So that's interesting. I don't think any of you guys have seen one of those before. I don't know, maybe have, let me know. But we're going to check that out. We got historic dams. So I just did the Shasta Dam construction. So we're going to go look at some other dams that were built in Northern California, like old miners' log dams, that kind of thing, and some big cement dams. Some are not there anymore, but we're going to check those out. And then we have a video about stores and mercantiles. So all the old-timey stores in Northern California, all the, insides and outs of old historic stores. So those are like going to wrap up this whole series of historic photos. So hope you guys enjoy those. Mobile Tech says, I'm heading to some hot springs in just a little bit to get my nasty body cleaned up. Too much information. You could have just said you're going to the hot springs. Hi, Mom. I know. I miss you too. Hope Pop's got his truck fixed up. So anyway, watch time is going up, you guys. This is helping, and these little live streams are definitely helping. I think I'm up about 300 hours of watch time now since I threw out the alert. Help, I need more. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 4,000 watch hours before my year is up. I'm going to try, but go back, watch some old videos, find some long ones, let those play. I got some interesting stuff going on my Facebook, so if you're not over there, go check out Finding NorCal on Facebook. Got some cool stuff going over there. Are you guys excited fall's here? I got my very first pumpkin spice candle burning inside. What? Thanks for coming over, you guys. How about those ferries and steamboats? Aren't those cool? There's an old paddle boat that's on the Garden Highway in Sacramento that's still there, and I think John Wayne filmed a movie in it, and it's got no trespassing signs all over it, but you can see it from the road. So next time I'm down there, I'll get a picture of it. It's pretty cool. I think it was called The Spirit of Sacramento, if you want to Google that. It's pretty cool. It's probably the only one left besides the Delta King sitting in old Sacramento, which is cool. I want to go stay in there so bad. Really bad. That would be so much fun. And I think I'd like to try to take the boat to Lake Oroville next time. We were doing tester runs out at the After Bay in Oroville, which is just kind of like this giant mud puddle in the middle of the valley. It's really shallow. There's nothing to look at. It's to me it's super boring. So I like to get into the real lake and cruise through the canyons and check out the geology and hop out and look for some quartz crystals, do a little bass fishing. You know, it's way more entertaining than the After Bay. But I had to test it somewhere, and that's a good place because it's shallow. The Stewport. Happy lunch break. First off, hi to all the cool kids in Finding NorCal City. And hi at April's mom. Love these historic videos, April. A great teaching tool and really cool to see the different things of yesteryear. Isn't it? I think it is too. I mean, we can go look at stuff that is now, but what about all the stuff that was? This whole area is full of so much history, and most of it's gone. So if you don't do a little investigating and researching and finding, then you'll never know what was there. There's some cool places here to check out, but some of these old photos are just too good to pass up, and I thought, well, I like it looking at them, so maybe you guys would too. I got my fan on. Is it too loud? A little coffee. If you guys want a sticker, let me know. My email, I think, is on my YouTube page somewhere. aprilmode38@gmail. Shoot me an email. I'll send you a sticker so you can stick it on something and Support the channel. Make people go, what's that? And then tell them how cool it is. What a cool family we have here. I want to keep this live stream going for a few more minutes just to get those watch time hours up. So hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you haven't, you guys. I have over something like 200 videos now, which I'm super proud of. This is a lot of work. So go back, watch some old videos. I decided to be outside today for the live stream. It is beautiful morning. It's a little warm, but nice. We're at, what are we at now? We're at 767 subscribers. That's like 750 more than I thought I would have. So, thanks, guys. It is amazing how tough life was for our ancestors. And in a lot of ways, it was easier, too. So, I don't know. I feel like I was born in the wrong time. I think I would have done better in the 1800s, early 1900s. I don't mind hard work. Well, sometimes. Wonder where Heath is. He's probably hard at work. Hi, Heath, if you're here. Hi, everybody else that's here. And if you want to say hi, say hi. Chime in. Plan on putting some other videos, like, as I can come up with them in the mix, so it won't be all historical photos forever, you guys. It's just a little series I wanted just to go and do, to have a playlist of all these kind of educational, historic kind of videos to round out the channel. You know, so we'll explore, we'll boat, we'll fish, we'll rock hound, we'll gold pan, we'll do all this stuff, I promise, eventually. Right now, I'm in home mode, so we're doing historic things, so. What's for lunch, Stewport? I can't tell you how many people I suggest your YouTube channel to, and I constantly hear, oh, I just do Instagram or TikTok. So many different media outlets online anymore. You know, I'm not super satisfied with YouTube, and I'm just not, and I've never gotten any traction on Instagram. I'm just not posting those kind of things that are popular on there, so I've shied away. YouTube is just, you know, steady, slow, like, I mean, I have all my content backed up onto, you know, storage devices, so at any time I could get on a different platform and just, you know, start over releasing videos again, but I don't know, it just feels homey over here, so I'm not thinking that I can get 767 subscribers on a different platform anytime soon. So, oh, there's my neighbor. He hears truck. Lunch was tater tots and a meatloaf sandwich and water. Sandwich. Love sandwiches. I'm gonna have to go make some toast soon. I think I'm ready for some toast for breakfast. Sourdough. Lots of butter. Possible strawberry jam. Moltec says, YouTube is quickly becoming old technology and nobody wants to spend any time doing anything anymore. Instant gratification. That is so true. You can make a 5-second video over on Facebook where I actually make money. All this energy I put into YouTube and I'm not getting anywhere. There's no, I mean, besides having you guys, there's really, I don't get anything from YouTube for all my hard work. So, I mean, I'm not against going to a different platform. I'm just not ready yet. So, eventually I think I might get tired of it and switch to something else. But for now, we're staying over here. you give him toast, little Jack? That's funny. There was a stray cat that came by and I was eating toast and I tried to give him some toast and he seemed quite offended that I would offer toast. Not what he was hoping for, I guess. Poor little guy. Mobile Tech says, uh, gives me a great, or Stewport, gives me a greater appreciation of what my grandparents went through. Yeah, those people were hardcore. Um, you know, so much, everything had to be done by hand. Like if you watch that construction of the Shasta Dam video, all that was done by hand. Like they did everything by hand. It was nuts. You know, we don't do stuff like that anymore. It's true. It is scandalous the amount of money they make off subscribers. They put ads in my videos now. Have you guys seen an ad in my video? Like, I didn't say that was okay. Like, so now, Facebook started doing that too. Now there's ads on my reels. Like, what? I don't get anything from that. It's so strange. Strange, strange. Did you guys all hit the thumbs up? I think you did. I think you did. Let's see. You guys ever heard of sugar beets? Anyone out there heard of sugar beets? Evidently they planted acres and acres and acres of sugar beets that they would refine and make into sugar. So there's an interesting video coming up about that. It's all gone now, but I found the pictures, so I know it happened. When's your next live stream, Deb? Where are you going? Mobile Tech says, keep this in mind, April. I have 21,000 subscribers, and my check this month will be about $170. So if you're doing it for the money, forget it. I just do it for the fun of it. You know, that's where I am too. I'm not doing it for the money, but it would be nice. But yeah, that's not enough money for your work, for the time spent. I know you have a zillion videos too, Mobile Tech. Anybody who's watched Bob Wells knows about sugar beets. What does Bob Wells have to do with sugar beets? Isn't he the RV guy? Tell me more, Zeb. Liver and beets are banned by my taste buds. Me too, Stewport. Yucky. Gross. My nose has also banned liver. I can't smell liver. There's something in there that's just so stinky, so awful. You know, all the people in these current videos were eating beets and liver. That's what they did. Maybe that's what made them so strong. Refund City. Alright, I got my shades back on. So there's a channel called Quest for Details, and it's run by a guy that lives in Northern California. His name is Nate, I think. What a great, awesome channel. He's really into rocks, rock hounding, you know, metal detecting. He takes his mom with him. I think that's super cool. I've taken my mom with me. That's fun. Good times. Quest for Details, great channel. Ragnar Rocks, great channel. Desert Deb, great channel. Mobile Tech, great channel. Oh, a lot of nomads work the sugar beet harvest. I think it's in Wisconsin. Well, yeah, it sounds like something that wouldn't be in Northern California, right? I've never heard of that here. Evidently, it was a big deal. I didn't know they still did that. Anyway, want to see some old-timey sugar beets? Stay tuned for that video. That's a good one. I never fed you that. No, you never did, because I think you feel the same way I do about that stuff. It's gross. Thank you for never making me eat that. Cool Betty Davis shades. So they are Betty Davis. They got like little rhinestones in there. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I can't do either of them. Liver, beets. I really hate pickles, you guys. I like cucumbers, but I don't like pickles. Gross. I don't think I really like vinegar. I like balsamic vinegar, but anyway. We're still supposed to be talking about my channel, not yucky liver and beets. Oh, see, Jeremiah, I don't know what I'm doing. I got 2 live streams set up. I don't know how many people are over there. Did it say how many people were over there, like, waiting? Maybe you could go back and type, like, hey, she's on the other one. She doesn't know what she's doing. That'd be great. Uh, Working the sugar beet harvest seems to be real popular amongst nomads who want to do temporary work for quite a bit of money, actually. Interesting. I thought they had, like, machinery. I mean, they did in the old days. I have pictures of those. I mean, there wasn't too much manual labor. It was mostly horses or tractors. They had steam tractors back then, but what is it they're doing? Yakking in the channel helps the channel. Yes, it does. So we're just going to yak. Anybody want to bring anything up? Let's yak about it. Because I need those watch time hours to go up. You guys, thanks for coming. Thanks, Jeremiah. Heard him over here. I even deleted StreamYard, my account, but for some reason the live stream still up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm excited to see where Wandering Gypsy's gonna end up. That should be cool. I caught part of her live stream and they said she was possibly going back east. So she's maybe following a little trail back east. Check something out, I don't know, but interesting. She seems so kind and nice. Wandering Gypsy. You guys, check out that channel. How's your garden doing? The garden is doing well. Just picked another watermelon. It was good. Got 2 more on the vine that aren't quite ready yet. Some tomatoes coming in. I think I've picked all the squash I'm going to eat off of that giant squash plant. So there's about 3 on there right now that are, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet long. They're huge. I'm just going to let them see how big they can get and cut them up for the birds and animals back there. So I want to try to get some weeds pulled out of the beds and maybe cover it for winter time so then in the spring it's all ready to plant some new stuff in. Thanks for the seeds, Mom. You know, put some garlic in. I guess you plant them in the fall and then they're ready in the summer. So it takes a while. You plant them now so they get a good root going so they survive winter and then in the spring they take off and they're ready in summer. So garlic. Got that. Welcome, Irish girl. Up in Magalia. Hi. My old home. Cool shirt, right? I got this from my aunt and my cousin who live up in Washington State. We're big supporters of the channel and what we're doing here. So got me a shirt and a sweatshirt and a hat and some patches. And yeah, they take good care of the channel. So welcome, Irish girl. Thank you for all your comments and going back and watching some old videos. That is super helpful to the channel. Yeah, tell your friends. If you want a sticker, let me know. Send me your address so I can get you a sticker to stick on something. The nomads run the machinery. That's how it works. Okay. I see. Nomads, huh? Interesting. Well, here we have what's called trimigrants. So people come in, let's say nomads, for the marijuana harvest season. And they pretty much just hang out looking for places to work, trimming. So, trimmigrants, we have those. Is MySpace still operating? I don't know. Is Tom still my friend? I had a MySpace way back. And then one day all my friends were gone. So I thought, okay, where'd you guys go? And they're like, we're over on this new thing called Facebook. So I've been on Facebook for about, I want to say 12, 13 or so years over there. How do I get you my address? I'm going to type my email address here, and you can email me your address. Little Tech says you should delete that other stream as soon as you know you're not going to use it, because that's what happens the first thing that comes up on people's devices. You know, I tried. I don't know how to delete it. It wouldn't, there was no option. I don't know how to delete it. So I was hoping Ragnar would go over there and maybe type something like, she's not ever coming here. Go to the other one. That would be helpful. So many of those trimmigrants over in Humboldt County. Yes, that's like the mecca for trimmigrants. Humboldt County. The green, no, is it the Emerald Triangle? Is that what it is? I think it's the Emerald Triangle, Green Triangle, something like that. But that season is now past, so all the trimmigrants have moved on and become sugar beet workers, I guess. I don't know where they go. They take their scissors and they move on. Deb made it to work. Yay! I know you have a class coming up, but thank you for being here, Deb. Can't wait to hang out in Vegas. We're going to have fun. We're going to do some live streaming from over there. I'm going to be finding Vegas. Lived there for quite a while, so it'd be interesting to go back. I haven't been to Vegas in probably, I want to say like 7 years, so I know things change overnight there. So 7 years. Yeah, I can't wait. You're totally going to come hang out with me. That's so much fun because I'm going to be lonely. I just hope that I can hear. I have what's called airplane ear. So when I go into an airplane, I'm fine taking off. Once I reach elevation, uh, it starts feeling like I have ice picks stabbing into my ears, both of them, and it's just like excruciating pain, you know. So I'm just in this like throbbing pain. And then once we land, the buzzing and the deafness starts. So I'm not looking forward to that. And it usually takes a day for me to be able to hear right after flying. So I don't know, but I've been googling, and I guess ibuprofen helps with swelling, and there's something called earplanes, which are some kind of special filtered earplugs that you can wear. They're at like drugstore for like $10 or something, but it's supposed to help the pressure. You know, it is horrible, Deb. It really is. It's terrible. Um, yeah, when I was little, I used to get ear infections all the time. Remember, Mom? And I had tubes put in my ears, and when you have tubes in your ears, then it leaves scarring. So I'm thinking the scarring did something. So now whenever I fly, it's just the most painful thing you can imagine. I'm really not looking for it. Irish Girl, I wish I could be your co-pilot locally. Well, you never know. I am planning on going up to the Pet Memorial, the Campfire Pet Memorial in Paradise. I want to check that out. I lost a couple pets up there in the fire, and they built a beautiful memorial for all the pets where everyone paints little stones, and then you set the stones in the memorial to memorialize your pet with everyone else's pet. So I want to do that. Um, Maybe I'll let you know and you could maybe hook up. Were you in the fire? Were you spared by the fire? I know half of Magalia wasn't touched and half was, so I don't know which part you were from. Chewing gum does not work. I've tried that. Um, Benadryl does not work. The only thing I haven't tried is ibuprofen and these new earplugs. So I think, I'm down to what, like a month now? Well, 3 weeks before I go. So I'm going to continue to Google and look for some more answers to not be in terrible pain. Um, hey, who's my mods? Like, mod. Thank you, Mobile Tech. It's funny when I put out like a video about like something like historic whatevers, I'll get all these comments from like porn sites. It's like, you guys, stop. Really. Not cool. Can we just block this guy altogether? Or terrible. Oh, good. I'm so glad you were spared. I mean, I know you weren't spared from the smoke and all the drama, but I'm glad you didn't lose everything like so many did. Me and my whole family lost everything and all my friends, and it was terrible. I miss my mountain. Thank you, Stewport. Thank you, Mobile Tech. These guys are relentless. Terrible. Wow, we haven't had a good spammer in a while. How come you don't get them, Deb? Do you get weird comments from porn sites on your stuff, Deb? Yeah, all you guys should have mod powers. The Stewport, he needs to get some mod powers. The Stewport is getting mod power. Because you're on it, Stewport. You pay attention to details. I like that. You do get them, Deb? Yeah. Relentless. Not cool. What's that? What's what, Mom? I made a new friend in Gridley. Gridley's interesting. I plan on doing a couple drive-thrus on a couple towns close to me. Gridley, Biggs. I did a short video in Yuba City, probably like 2 minutes or something, and that's really popular. So I'm going to have to reinvestigate Yuba City. Obviously, if it's popular, then people are interested, so I should probably go back and try a little harder than 2 minutes. I have so little popularity that even the spammers and trolls would want to come into my chats. Mobile Tech. That's not true. You got a good following. I like you're here. I need a good technical guy on my team, in the family. Knows stuff. Mod power. Mods are moderators on the channel. If you look on the chat, you'll see they have a blue name and a little wrench. So that means they can time people out, shut them up, delete their comments, that kind of stuff. When, like, I'm busy yakking, as Stewport puts it, they'll be like, hey, you're out of here. So I give them all power. I'd give you power, but can you handle mod power? All right, there it is, Stewport. You got your wrench. Yes. That little candy store in Live Oak is pretty cool. Is that still open? It looks really old. Is it the one that says like penny candy on the side? Ragnar rocks. Jeremiah, let me get you your wrench. It's also important that if you have a wrench, to know that you can go click on anybody and go straight to their channel and check out their channel. Deb does that, so I think that's important. where, all right, Mom, I will make you a moderator. You've done a good job keeping me safe all these years. We'll let it continue. So what this means is you can mute people, delete people. It's a powerful tool, man. So be careful with that. Seaport says, Molotech right up there with Zeb and Ragnar, the whole cool city community. Exactly. We're a tight group, and see if our little group just keeps traveling around to each other's channels, supporting each other, then you know what? We're golden. We're golden. It's all about supporting your friends. All right, Mom, type something and you'll see your wrench. Oh, wait. Zeb, he needs to be a moderator. There you go. All right. I think you guys are all moderators now. Everyone that's in the chat. So that's good. That's good. See, the more people we have looking out for each other, the better. All right. You got your wrench, Mom. Be careful. So now, Mom, you can click on the bubble in front of the name, and it'll say something like go to channel. So you can go to, right? Is that how it works, you guys? Or no? You click on the three dots to the right of the name, and it'll say go to channel, remove a message, put a user in timeout, hide user on this channel. Okay, so that's your powers. That's your powers. Zeb, thank you. You're my number one supporter, keeping me going on this. You make it worthwhile. I mean, all you guys and your support makes it worthwhile, but Zeb has like stepped up and become the number one supporter of Finding NorCal. Number one. Everyone come to my channel. I'm a Larry Bird lover. You have a channel, Irish girl? Is that what the icon's about with the little jersey? Okay, I will check out your channel. Everyone can check that out now. Do I have a merch site? No, I don't. I don't even know how to do that. Thomas says, my cousin owns Agmart in Chico. He's a good guy. Agmart's a cool place. I've gone there many times. I lived in Chico for 4 years, had a little garden. So, Agmart. It's a good place to go. It's been there forever, too. Agmart's one of those old Chico stores that's been there a while. Where's Anna? I owe her time out. You guys know how to get people to show up. You gotta say their name 3 times, like Beetlejuice. That's how it works. Yeah, Anna's a cool supporter too. She watches my videos and leaves me cool comments and super supportive. Thank you, Anna. Isn't she in Denmark? She's far. She's the artsy fartsy one of all of us, I think. Like, I'm the nerdy one. Deb's the live streaming on this, boots on the ground, on the scene, live on the scene, Deb. So yeah. Okay, what kind of videos do you have? Is it all about basketball? 'Cause I'm not a sports person. I want a Finding NorCal something. Well, send me an email and I'll send you a couple stickers. The only thing with my stickers is like, I don't charge people for them, but I make them send me a picture of where they stuck them. You know, like, I have them on boats, cars, RVs, helmets, kayaks, I have like this whole thing of pictures of where my stickers end up. So stick it on something cool and send me a pic, and then I share it on my Facebook, and everyone gets excited and wants another sticker. So then it grows. So that's not true. You paint very well. What are we talking about? Painting. Painting. I did paint some new pictures. Sometimes I get in the mood and I'll paint. I don't have very many Christmas decorations anymore, so I decided I would do some paintings. So I got probably 6 Christmas paintings done. I have a fall painting. I did a UFO painting. Um, what else? I did a fall pumpkin painting. You know, just I have so many paints. I have to paint. Only Larry Bird. Wow, I remember him from when I was like a teenager. Larry Bird, way back. What's the deal with Larry Bird? Why only him? And thanks, Mom. I hope you like your present. It's going to be a painting. Painting's a good gift to give to people, too. It's like they can't not accept it because you made it, and it doesn't cost me anything. Stewport, well, I have to get back to work, but I have a fabulous time with you and all. Thank you for always putting a great feeling in my soul. Keep strutting all. Peace, Stewport. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your support always. Your wonderful comments. Awesome. Have a great day. A little pat to little Jack for me. I love when you paint me a fine picture. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about what kind of picture to paint you this year. Maybe you could give me some ideas on a picture you want, and I could try. Demica, hello. Where are you computing from? I'm here in Northern California. Welcome. Steeport's amazing. I'm getting chewed up by mosquitoes, so I'm gonna poison myself. Relentless. I don't know where they're even coming from. These are my two have to haves outside on my patio. This one and this one. Yeah, see, you don't like that. He doesn't like that smell at all. You know what? I don't either, but it's better than mosquito bites. Hey, look, Mom. It's the little garden gnomes you got me. How cute. And Ragnar Rocks channel, Jeremiah, if you're still here. We got all my fancy rocks here that I can check out anytime I want. Thank you so much. I even took out a Mount St. Helens rock. Check out. It weighs nothing. It's like pumice. Very cool. Got that there. I still have my geode down there. I haven't cracked it open. I've been watching videos how to crack open geodes without a saw. It seems sketchy. I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, it is pumice. It's very light. I mean, I have some other pumice, like from Mount Lassen. You see those? They're very dark. Here's the Mount St. Helens. So you have the Mount St. Helens, and these are from Mount Lassen. These are very heavy. It is pumice, but they're heavier and they're darker. So there's the Mount St. Helens one is almost white and it's very light. So I like checking those out too. Got a bunch of cool stuff here that you sent me. I love them. Really, that was an awesome move. What do we got here? What's genus? Gnomes. What does that mean? Nice? Genus? I'm usually good with words. What is that word, Jeremiah? Genus? Genus. Gnomes. Okay, he's from India. Thank you, Damka. Yeah, good job, Irish Girl. Ragnar has some really cool videos. He really does. He does some fun stuff. Enjoy his channel very much. I especially like when he puts his pirate hat on and gets goofy. That's fun too. I have a glass egg made with Mount St. Helens ash. Very pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff made out of that ash, now that I think about it. Nice. Okay. I don't know. Nice. Yes. Got it. Seriously, that pirate hat's pretty awesome. It's Finding NorCal approved. How can you see my paintings? Um, I don't remember if I have a video of my paintings. I think I do on my Facebook. I'm not sure. And my Facebook is Finding NorCal. Might check that out. Maybe they're in there. I don't remember what I did with those. It's hard with this channel because I want it to be about Northern California and things that I find here, but then I start thinking like, well, maybe they want to know what I had for dinner, or maybe they want to see what I painted, or it's like, I don't know if it goes with the channel. So I don't want to put too much personal stuff. I want to try to keep it like, I don't know. It is YouTube, about you, right? Suppose you should get to know your host, right? You should do a live paint. Um, Funny you say that. Like, I have done the tutorials on YouTube where you sit down with them and they have like a 10-minute video on let's paint this picture. And so I'll sit there with them and I have to stop it and rewind it and watch it and rewind it and stop it. So this 10-minute video will take me an hour to get through the video. But that's a good idea. Maybe we'll paint something that has to do with Northern California and see what happens. I mean, I'm no great artist, that's for sure, but I just enjoy messing around. Some of it's terrible, some of it's not too terrible. I never say like, oh, I love this one. I'll just say I don't hate this one. So, make another channel. One channel is really all I want to deal with right now. Bob Ross is the master, by the way, Jeremiah. Bob Ross. Can you believe Bob Ross was a Air Force drill sergeant? Like, can you imagine? He had short hair, and he would go in and yell at everybody, "Give me 20!" Like, Bob Ross, really? Funny. Yeah, Thomas, put whatever you feel like. He says, I do, and then some stuff I don't, because it's like, I know a lot of my subscribers just like aren't interested in like YouTube or BS. They just want like the facts. And Damica, that's not the way you say your name. Well, there, I have a boyfriend. He's really hard to beat, so. Yeah, add me on Facebook. I think I'm to my maximum for friends. I can't, they won't let you have any more than 5,000 friends, but I switched over to be a digital creator on Facebook, so now you can just choose to follow me. So I have another 5,000 followers on there too. So see, on my Facebook, I'll put more goofy stuff. Stuff about the garden, the cats. what I had for dinner. Where the YouTube channel, I try to keep it more professional. But yeah, maybe we're live, popular live in India for some reason. Hi, India. We're in Northern California. It's a beautiful day. Welcome. Mobile Tech's back. He had a ham radio conversation going. Was it somebody in the hurricane zone? Mobile Tech? Ham radio is fascinating. Mobile Tech, do you have a giant antenna? Don't you need a big antenna to do ham radios? Hi, Coda Lee. Where are you from? Welcome. Ralph is back. Have you ever been houseboating on Lake Shasta? I have not, but I have been regular boating on Lake Shasta. Lake Shasta is kind of shaped like a hand. So if you imagine like this is the dam, you've got 5 fingers to go up. So I spent a week at Shasta where I explored every single finger of the lake. And then the main body also. So yeah, I've been to Shasta. It's beautiful. It's pretty low right now. I think it has more water than Lake Oroville, but it's still really low. I think Lake Oroville is actually shutting down some ramps. We need rain, like, immediately. Last year it didn't even storm until December. I hope we actually get a winter this year. All right, Desert Deb, thank you for stopping by. Chat at you soon. Kudali says, I'm from Southern California. I love your videos. Cool, welcome. Thank you. Check out Desert Deb's channel. She's in Southern California also. You know what, Irish girl, that's so true. So send me a friend request and I will go delete some poor schmo that has no idea what's coming. Someone that never, interacts. We'll delete them and you'll be in. Do that. Hey, Deb's kid is cool. He'll like be in her videos and stuff. Mine won't. She runs the other way. She won't even watch my videos. She calls them cringe. I agree, but support your mom. You know how much crap I've watched of yours? So yeah, Deb's kid's awesome. Hey, do we have Japan in the house? Hola. I can't say your name, but hi. Welcome. Thomas, not trying to promote, but have you seen Jeremy Tuggle? I believe his name is on YouTube. Yes, I am friends with Jeremy Tuggle on social media. He's inspiring. He does a lot of cool videos like I do of just out exploring, finding old historic stuff. That is so entertaining to me. Like, it's not entertaining to me to go find new stuff. I want to find old stuff. So he does a lot of that too, Jeremy Tuggle. Yeah, for real. Good job, Thomas, on that. Yes, that's good. I don't know what his channel's called. Might just be Jeremy Tuggle. I'm not sure. Support your mother at all times. Exactly. I thought everyone knew that. Oh, Deb is talking about her library kids. Funny. Pay attention, Deb. Oh. Yeah, she works at a library at a school. That seems like a fun job. Korean, not Japanese. Okay. I'm literally only versed in English, so I don't know why that is. That's what makes YouTube live streaming kind of cool is like I can connect with people from India and Korea, hopefully South Korea. Zeb, I hope you're having a better week. I hope things have mellowed out for you. Yes, mobile tech. Oh my gosh, we've been on here for an hour. That's so awesome. You guys, thank you for your time and hanging out. This is helping the channel. That's right, Ralph. You tell him. That pal thing cracks me up. Why do they call this a smartphone when it can't even spell hieroglyphics? You know, my phone is not very smart either. Oh my goodness. Things have slowed down a bit. I've been home for a week, but heading to Bakerfield later today. Well, Zeb, safe travels as always. Um, Positive vibes. Just try to stay positive, and life is a roller coaster. So hopefully you're doing better and have a better week. This is interesting. I've been on a bunch of live streams with Desert Deb and other people, and I don't ever see so many um, people from other countries. What's going on here? Maybe it's the blonde hair. It's not real people. It's to hide the gray. Uh-oh. Mobile tech's on it. Get him. You guys all hit the thumbs up. It's none of his business. See, this is kind of why I shy away from doing live streams is trolls. I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad, but this is why I have mods, because you guys do it. I don't have to be the jerk and delete people. Wasn't Desert Deb's last live stream so cool when she was at that drone light show? That was cool. Felt like it could have been longer. All that hype for like a 3-minute situation. It was cool though. I never seen one of those. Yeah, the blonde is just to cover the gray. The dark hair doesn't work anymore. The roots shine through too much, so it's kind of hides them. But thank you. When you do a live stream, you invite every complete idiot in the entire world to your living room. It's true and weird. And then there's people lurking that you don't even know who they are, but they're watching and hanging out. Yeah, you can warn people. You can say, hey, if you're going to continue to troll, then we're going to shut you down, because that's not how we roll over here on Finding NorCal. I try to keep things like, PG. Things you can watch with your kid. Things you could watch with your grandparents. Um, you're not going to see like tits and ass on my channel. It's not what it's about. So if that's why you're here, you better leave, because it's never going to happen. Do you get weirdos on your live streams, Mobile Tech? Yeah, and you know what? You just never know who's here. Like, could be anybody. Could be like Paul McCartney. Could be like with like a different name. Could be, serial killers. It's kind of scary. You know what? You do need to, Ragnar Rocks. Get a live stream going. Just get yourself a pile of rocks and check them out. Be like, today we're going to look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? This one has like a green heart. I think it's copper ore. You can do some stuff like that. Here's one of the cool agates Ragnar Rock sent me. You see it? Cool. Anyway. Yeah, for sure. Get your uh, get your views up on stuff, because once they see that you're like a real person, I think they'll watch more of your videos that way. And it's really helping my watch time hours if you're trying to get those up, Jeremiah. Yeah, the copper ore. I got a bunch of that. Here's a cool one. Look at that one. This one's like chunks of quartz with, like, I want to say mica. You see that there? And then over here some, I don't know. Found this in Nevada. But yeah, cool stuff. I love me some rocks. April, are you jonesing for a smoke? I smoke too. Yeah, I've been trying to cut down. you know, Trying to cut back. It's so expensive. Even though I go to the casino Indian store and they're only like $5 pack over there, but you know, just I think I'm on my like 20th year of smoking now. I need to chill out. I need to chill out. Noeltech says 99% of 99.9% of my live streams are unlisted and for my students mostly. But as you know, once in a while I do a live stream for the public and they just don't get a lot of attention. Interesting. Irish Girl, there's a video I have called Serpentine something. Rock Hounding Serpentine or something like that. It's right on Skyway, right by the Welcome to Magalia sign. There's a huge patch of serpentine right on Koodalink Road. You should check that out. That's a cool place to look for chunks of serpentine. I missed 6 so much, had to quit, thought I was dying, much better now. Yeah, I mean, if you're having complications, you should probably quit. Um, I don't know if it's like BS or not, but I've heard of people smoking like a long time and then they quit and then they get cancer. So it's like, you're going to get cancer from something eventually, right? Earlobe cancer or eyelid cancer. Like, there's cancer of the everything these days. I don't know. Serpentine does horrible in the tumbler. Yeah, because it's so, like, sharp. It's layers. So I think I have a little chunker up here somewhere. But it's really sharp. It's almost like it's soft, like, I don't know, obsidian kind of thing where it just wants to crumble, probably. I don't have a tumbler, but I'm imagining that's how it would work in there. I mean, there's different kinds of serpentine, too. Different kinds. There's some jade down in Feather River Canyon. I was thinking about going, trying to find some. Alright, well, I mean, maybe we should just move on from this person. It's distracting. Alright, you've been muted. Just because I don't know if we're having a language barrier or you're sinister, I can't tell, but you're being kind of distracting. So, we're going to mute you. Um, hey, Pops is here. Hey, Pops. Welcome. How's it going? Now, Pops does the metal detecting and the gold panning also. He hasn't been out in a while. Want to get me some samples of rocks from the tailings pile and see if there's anything in there. Maybe for a video one day. Maybe I'll go down there and get a bucket and bring it back home and make a little video in the garage or something. See if there's anything left behind from the gold dredges. Ralph, I am loving this weather. It's so great. I'm just, my blood is too thick for 100 plus weather. I just can't do it anymore. When I was younger, I could. I can't anymore. It needs to be cooler. This is great. Little Rambo. What is your greatest find? Well, I'm finding lots of things, so it's hard to say which is the greatest thing that I've found. I mean, what's my greatest rock? What's my greatest, place? Watch my channel and some videos, and you could answer that question with your own opinion of what you think my greatest find is. Because I'm always out finding stuff. Even when I'm at home, I'm finding stuff. I like follow bugs around, wait for them to do weird stuff. Let's go this weekend. Butte Creek has big gold. Butte Creek is the place I found my very first picker, and it was shaped like a sheep. So, Butte Creek's pretty great. It's a little further away from me now. I'm closer to the Feather River and the Feather River Nature Area, Ecological Preserve, whatever it's called now. But it's just acres and acres of dredge tailings. So, probably just do some of that. Let's go this weekend. I don't know. I kind of want to wait till it cools down a little bit more. 90 in the daytime, still a little hot for me to be out in the creek bed. Irish Girl. The rocks in my yard are all rounded like river tumbled. There's jasper, agate, serpentine, quartz, and whatnot. Just like you'd find a riverbed. That sounds like an ancient riverbed. A lot of geological things happened in the Paradise, Magalia area. There was a huge mineral slide there. So a lot of the ancient riverbeds that used to run, say, north and south, now run east and west because the ground moved. So there's a lot of ancient channels which haven't been mined, so there might be gold in there. Do you have a metal detector? Go out there and check it out. Try to find the bottom of the layer if you can. They can be quite deep sometimes, but the deeper you go, the more chances there could be gold in there. Definitely. Have you ever rock hounded the Oregon coast? No. Don't really spend a lot of time in Oregon. Washington, California, Nevada. Those are my hubs. So. Mobile Tech says, I'm heading to the hot springs. Catch y'all later. Have a good one. Enjoy the hot spring, Mobile Tech. Yeah, the Feather River is amazing. I need to get down to the fish hatchery. I think there's some salmon running. Oregon coast north of Newport sucks for rock hounding. I believe I'm in the Old Mammoth Channel. Wow. That's a good spot to be. Where the reservoir is in Magalia, you know where the bridge is, and then there's the reservoir. That used to be a huge channel there. So on both sides of, say, Old Magalia were channels. So either side, and I think anything in between, anywhere you could find gold there. Yeah, you found an old shell because that was the beach in like the Miocene era. Yeah, I'd say about 1,800, 2,000 feet, somewhere in there was the old shoreline. Crazy. I just got back from Bullard's Beach on the southern Oregon coast and I did well with some rocks. Awesome. You never know what the ocean's gonna throw up for you to find. I don't really like going to the ocean as much as I used to. Um, More of a creek, river, lake person now. Plus, it's about 4 hours to the beach from where I am. Maybe 10 minutes to a riverbed here. Plus, I have gold fever, so I know that there's still gold left. They didn't get it all. They just took the big chunks and ran. So, you never know. And there's historic artifacts. There's all kinds of stuff you can find. You just can't be on state property or private property, so, you know. Do you collect old bottles? And if so, what have you found? I have not collected any old bottles. I have not found any old dumps or anything like that. I'd like to. Ralph says, my first grandson is due in 2 weeks. Yay, I have 5 granddaughters. Well, congratulations! A boy grandchild. Awesome. I collect old bottles, but I never found any. I bought them or they were given to me. There's birds hopping all around. Yeah, you guys subscribe to each other's channels. Support each other whenever one of us needs some support or some watch time or any of that. It's helpful. Butte County is full of old dumps. I have hundreds of old bottles I found. Yeah, I was just driving not that long ago by the Chico dump, and when I moved here in 2001, it was still a valley, and so the dump is now a mountain. So it's insane. And then before that, the dump was like off Highway 32 in Chico, and then they cleaned that up, and now they're putting houses in there. But before that, there was a dump, and before that, so I mean, pretty much anywhere there was a settlement, there was a dump going on. It's just so much of it's private property, and people are very unfriendly to YouTubers in this area. They don't want you poking around or sharing secrets of where things used to be. Oops. I just heard another walnut fall from the walnut tree. I have my own walnut tree, and nobody here likes walnuts, so they're all mine. So exciting. I think there's just one squirrel. I've seen the same raggedy little squirrel for the last few months, and so, like, I leave him a few and I take the rest. Trinity Lake is a trip. That is a trippy lake. It's super long and narrow. Also was a mining area. It's interesting to me how a lot of these reservoirs we have now, lakes, are covering up old mining sites. Pretty much like can't go down here anymore. I love walnuts too. I have a pair of pliers in the house, so I'm watching TV. I'll just start cracking my walnuts and eating them. They're delicious. fresh too. I think they're English walnuts, but the tree has like a black walnut stump that's like grafted onto. So I don't know. I think they're English walnuts though. Where are these old dumps? I'd love to find old bottles. I bought an old Chinese bottle at the old Paradise Antique Mall. Right? Irish Girl, if you go on the Miriam Library, CSU, Chico State University Miriam Library website, um, go to like historical maps. That's a good place to start. You can see all the old towns, settlements around our area, and then from there, kind of figure out where maybe they were putting their garbage. What is a California walnut? See, I don't know enough about walnuts to really say what kind of walnut I'm eating or growing. That house burned in the fire. What house? Ralph says, we used to bottle hunt a Wells Fargo stage stop near Colfax. That sounds cool. I just watched some YouTube video where a guy was rock hounding a stage stop, and he found all kinds of cool stuff. Buckles, like belt buckles, and buttons, and spoons, and like a hair clip, and stage stop. You figure you're hanging out there for a while waiting for the old stagecoach to show up, lose some stuff. I don't know. Also, schools are good because those kids lose stuff. All edible walnuts are grafted. Is that how it works? Interesting. I just moved to a place that has so much stuff growing, I don't even know what any of this stuff is. So I'm learning. So I will look that up, try to figure out walnuts. I've been eating them. I hope they're edible. They seem edible. Haven't had any problems. Um, Little Rambo says, I found an 1890s ceramic Irish beer bottle off the side of the road up in Berry Creek. Wow. Yeah, Berry Creek's torn up. I need to go up there and check out Bald Rock again. I haven't been up there since I made my video about the bear fire in Berry Creek. It was destroyed. It was terrible. I have a few videos up there if you guys want to check them out, where I drive through like Concow and, oh my gosh, Yankee Hill, and like a few places that were Deadwood that were old mining hubs. And I went after the fire, and all the trees are gone, all the bushes are gone. So you could, if there was a dump, you'd think you'd be able to see it better since the fire, but I didn't see really much of anything that looked too great. Stagecoach robbery in the in Old Shasta, the Ruggles brother. Interesting. Yeah, I have a video at Old Shasta. Um, what a place that must have been back in the day. For real. I know Oroville had several Wells Fargo robberies, holdups by Black Bart. He had like a personal vendetta against Wells Fargo for screwing him over. So he vowed to just only rob the Wells Fargo coaches, and had a hideout here near Oroville too. He had just several hideouts all up and down the state, but he liked it here. There's a lot of money running through here with the gold mining and stuff of that day. That's an interesting video, my Black Bart video. There's a lot of cool facts in there about Black Bart. I think he was called like the gentleman robber. He'd always be very kind and use correct grammar, and he never shot anybody, never killed anybody. He used a gun, but he didn't I don't even think have any bullets in it. Um, he was known for like making figures with a gun like behind a rock or a tree. So when he popped out to rob the stagecoach, he would point to his friend that had his back over yonder to kind of freak out the stagecoach drivers into thinking there was more than one dude there, that it was not real. Interesting dude. He left a poem. He would leave poems. It's a good video. Yeah, check out my Black Bart video. That's a cool one. Black Bart was a trip. It's interesting how he became Black Bart. And then there's also, um, a little scandal with where's his body? Where is he buried? There's several places that claim that they have his gravesite. And I don't think anyone's going to dig him up soon, but I don't know. Is he really in the Marysville Cemetery? Is he in the Sacramento Cemetery? Um, Watch my video because I ask a lot of these questions and leave it kind of open for you to decide what you think where he is. Black Bart did spend time in the pokey in San Quentin. He got busted a couple times, but then at the end he swore he was better and changed his name and said he would never do it again. But do we really know? We don't know. There's actually a road called Black Bart here in Orville. One of his hideouts was up here near Forbstown. It's kind of interesting. The guy was a trip. I mean, I'm sure there was lots of stagecoach robberies going on back then, but this guy was a little different, and he had different motivation for doing it. He wasn't just a greedy thief. He had a vendetta, like a personal vendetta against Wells Fargo, and he made it known. Yeah, those rattlesnakes, not cool. I bet this might work on a rattlesnake too. Or just make them meaner. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't like rattlesnakes. I've killed my fair share of rattlesnakes. It's best to probably go like in the winter, traipsing around our area because of the snakes. They hibernate, most of them, mostly. Less chance in the winter. It's cooler, so you can hike further without getting overheated. Um, a lot of the leaves and bushes are dead, so you can see stuff better and hike through easier. So I would say just go a little Rambo in the winter time. Has anyone been to Berry Creek, Bald Rock area lately? Is the Bald Rock parking lot open? Last time I was up there, it was just full of logs from the fire that they were staging to have trucks come and pick up. So I enjoy that spot, and I think you guys would too if I went up there, but it's a long way to drive in that twisty road along the lake, 162, uh, to get there, and it's closed or inaccessible. So if you guys know about Bald Rock, let me know. Alright, you guys, we've been on for 88 minutes. I need to go to the bathroom. I will be back. Number one, if you were wondering. So, everyone take a little break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Woo. This is my second cup of coffee today. And I finished it, so now switch up to water. I need to go out to my garden, give it some water. Should have done it earlier, but I screwed around on YouTube. Deb, can you hear the birds? They've been going off since like 6 o'clock. Sometimes you hear like these awesome ones that are like songbirds, like actual songbirds singing. You hear them? Look into the Ruggles. One brother was shot and the other brother buried the gold coins and raw gold still never found. Well, I'm going to write that down. Ruggles Bros. Gold. Question mark. Oh, garbage truck. I wonder if I put the pit. I think they did. Okay. So what's everyone up to today? What are we on? Tuesday? Got a long week coming up. Trying to get things ready for Vegas adventure at the end of the month. Where we'll be finding Vegas. That should be entertaining. See, like even that, like should I even put Vegas stuff on my Finding NorCal channel? It's not anything to do with Northern California. But I'm sure I'm going to have fun and I'm sure there's going to be stuff I'm going to find. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when the time comes. Little Rambo, not much. Waiting for my plumber to look at my plumbing. Fun. Sorry you're having plumbing problems. That's not fun. That's where we need to go metal detecting. Where? Where's where we need to go metal detecting? Yes, please put it on. I used to live in Vegas. Me too. I'm going to see Desert Deb. We'll figure out something, I'm sure, to entertain everyone and ourselves. You have a great day, Ralph. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for your support. Rock on. Pops, where do we have to go metal detect? I missed that part. Hot Springs. Don't even tease me. Are you going to drive me to Tacoma? That'd be so awesome. Or we can just sit in some fancy lounge somewhere, too. Hello from Tennessee. Hello from Northern California. Welcome. Just go to Buffalo Bills and Prim and tell them you're in California. Funny. Funny. Prim is a trip, right? Weird. Like, if you're gonna drive all the way from LA and go to Prim and not drive the extra like 30 minutes to Vegas, like, I don't know. I've been to Buffalo Bills, rode all the rides and stuff there. Like, that's a trippy spot. It is in the middle of nowhere. Alright, where were these Ruggles brothers? I need more info. Tell me more about these Ruggles. It's a pretty unique name, Ruggles, so maybe not a lot of stuff I have to weed through to find out info, but do you have a county, a city, where were these Ruggles? And I heard Prim like is shutting down. There's a Wonder Hussy video where she goes Prim and tells you all these terrible stories about that area. And a lot of it's shut down. It's not doing so great, I don't think. They have a little lottery store there that's doing great. But other than that, I don't think those casinos are doing well at all. Well, Jeff from Smith's Gold, welcome. Have you heard of the Ruggles brothers? Yeah, the Wonder Hussy channel. I love her channel. She's out finding cool stuff too. She's always finding some stuff. Yeah, I'd like to find some gold pops. I told Jeff over at Smith's Gold that we should have some kind of metal detector off. Me using my um, Harbor Freight metal detector, and he can bring his big fancy one, and I don't know, have some kind of channel collaboration, finding stuff. I didn't know, Jeff, that you can gold pan in the Feather River and the Gold Dredge area. I had no idea. Is that true? You can do that? I'd like to do that. Jeremiah, that log ride. I have stories about that log ride. I'm like afraid of heights, and I was there having some cocktails with my cousin, and I, the log ride goes through the casino. So I mean, you're like floating through slot machines, and people can wave at you, and you're right there, like in the. And I thought that's what the ride was. Like, let's ride this cool little log that goes around the casino. Well, so I pay the money and get on the log and cruise through the casino. It's pretty cool, and there's like some like hokey animatronic gold miners and weird stuff going on, along the banks of the log ride canal in the casino. And then all of a sudden it like turns and hits these like double doors that fling open. And as soon as they flung open, it's nothing but roller coaster track going straight up. And I'm like, oh no, 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 no. But it was too late. And that thing went up, and you could like see Vegas from the top before it goes down. And it was totally, scary. And my picture that they take, of you on the ride was ridiculously funny. And, oh, my goodness. Little Rambo Rambo, what got you into this stuff? Who are you talking to? The birds. Yeah, the birds don't stop here. I mean, at night. But yeah, it's just constant bird song. All different ones. Hold on, we got another spammer. Thanks, Deb. What got me into this stuff? I would say ever since I moved to this area, I you know, figured out that this is gold country, and this is kind of where the California gold rush was, and um, I don't know, started just going out and exploring things, and the more I explored, the more excited and interested I got in it. And then I have a few YouTuber friends that do YouTubing, and I thought, I could make a YouTube channel. So we have Finding NorCal, and we go and find stuff in my neck of the woods. Because all my YouTuber friends are not from Northern California, they're from other places. So I'm in this sector, and they're in those. So together, we got it covered. So yeah, I reported them too. It's sad that, they have to spam like that on little channels. Go to a big channel and spam. I mean, maybe this is why Adrenaline Jackie's got Nightbot. I really don't want to have to put Nightbot on here. I'd rather have like 15 moderators than Nightbot. Thank you, little Rambo Rambo. Warville's got so much history, so much crazy gold mining stuff here. My only problem is like there's a lot of homeless people here. There's a lot of drug addicts here in this area. So, a lone blonde girl running around with a camera looking at stuff is not a great idea. Even with my tweaker spray. But yeah, so I just gotta wait until I have like, someone to go with me, which happens sometimes, or, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get abducted, you know. I don't want to get robbed. I don't want to get shanked. It's a dangerous area. I suppose it always has been, but it's hard to get to some of the places I want to go to. Like, there's a really cool old cemetery in Orville, but it's surrounded by a homeless camp. I don't think it's going to go over well. Blonde girl wandering around with her camera there. I just don't think so. So, unfortunately, I can't get that footage because, not that I'm afraid, it's just gotta use some judgment sometimes. There's Anna. Welcome. Us in Denmark had a gold rush. We called it the Viking era. Can't resist shiny things, still can't. Oh. Didn't the Vikings just go around taking other people's gold? Is that the same? I'll go with you. Thanks, Pops. Yeah. Um, there's a few places. And then, like, the further out in the boonies you go, there's a lot of weed growers up here, and they don't take kindly to trespassers or people going, what's down this road? You used to be able just to be like, what's down this road, and cruise down there. Now you may have problems. Um, Another thing is gas. Gas is almost $6 a gallon here right now, still. So that's been hindering. So I hope you guys have just been enjoying some of my historical old pictures videos, because those are a lot easier for me to make and really take a lot of risk out of making videos. But honestly, I'd rather be out exploring stuff any day of the week. It's just sometimes doesn't pan out. If you guys haven't checked out Smith's Gold channel, check him out. He is an awesome gold prospector here in our area. I think he's down by Gridley or Biggs, maybe, somewhere in there. But he goes all over. So, Smith's Gold. That's a good channel. Oh my god. Another one. It's terrible how many dang spammers are in here. You have a super day, Irish girl. I know your name's not Irish girl. Mine's April. Oh my god. Spammers. Evil. How do we get rid of this person? Can you guys do this? Unappropriate. Trolls, spammers, porn people. Gross. Stop it. I agree, Thomas. He is full of knowledge. He's buddies with Two Toes. That's a cool gold channel too. Two Toes and Smith's Gold. I watch those a lot. Those are good. I used to watch like Dan Hurd, but he's way up in British Columbia, and it's like I'm not there. I want to watch someone that's in my area going around doing stuff. That's fun for me. You know, those guys are funny. They look like they have a lot of fun together. I'd love to come hang out with you guys and do some metal detecting or just filming. I could just film some nature stuff, whatever. But I'd have two cool YouTubers to hang out with, keep me from getting abducted up there. Yeah, trolls. Why so trolly? Oh, I just start him. Heim. What's that mean, Anna? What are you talking about? Keep those videos coming, Anna. I'm entertained. It's good stuff. I was telling everyone you're the artsy one. That means you're hitting the big time when you get trolls. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, maybe they just go around looking for anybody who's live. Like, doesn't even matter what you're doing. You could be like, I don't know, at like a daycare or something, and they probably get on there and start saying weird stuff. That's what, two or three trolls? Yikes. I was just saying that any trolls, they get my sharp tongue. Yeah, I want to say mean stuff, but I'd rather just delete them. Just go bother someone else. Report, delete, hide, all that. Daycare for trolls. They need a daycare. Where are you at, Rambo? Anna, are you going to Poland? Is that what I saw? You're on your way to Poland? Excited about that. That sounds cool. Yeah, just don't play. I don't. Just delete them, get rid of them, move on. I'm not going to sit here and argue with them. Go find some other victim. Red Bluff. Cool. I was up in Tehama County for a while. The the videos I have going on right now show a lot of cool old stuff in Red Bluff. I'm in Poland now. Well, awesome. Make us some cool videos in Poland, Anna. Can't wait. I like their art. They have a lot of cool art in Poland. I don't know why everyone picks on Polish people. We're used to. I don't know. Alright, Ruggles Brothers. Got that. I'm going to look that up. Wow, we got 18 people watching. 19 people. Thumbs up. Cool. Hey, everyone. Go into the chat. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. Where are you watching from? Just think Mobile Tech's sitting in a hot spring right now. Lucky. I really gotta go out there and water my garden before it gets too hot. Do you need a permit to mine gold? Mine gold. You do not need a permit to gold pan using a small shovel, like a gardener's shovel, and a pan. I believe if you use a sluice box up in the mountains, I don't even know if they allow dredging still, but if you did, if they do, you do need a permit. Um, yeah, gold panning, no. You can go to like several places. There's a website I find interesting called thediggings.com. They show a bunch of maps with active claims, so you're not claim jumping by accident or on purpose. Um, Check it out. I'll put the website here. It's interesting, and so it will show you like what was found on the claim, someone owns it, the last time it was used, all kinds of helpful info. I really like this website. But it'll give you an idea of where the gold is, and if you can find a spot near there that's not claimed, go for it. But I know Butte Creek, you can get away with it. Nobody really cares. I mean, as long as you're not digging giant holes and tearing it up, you have to be respectful, you know, you can get away with it. But see, you're up in Red Bluff, so it would be closer for you to probably go up to Redding, Clear Creek. I have a video about Clear Creek. A lot of gold in there. Um, the Diggings website will have that whole area where you can look and see. You know, and there's a lot of claims that are unactive. So I believe that means you can go pan there. Alright, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up for now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. Welcome to my new moderators. Really need to go out there and water the garden. So, stay tuned. Next week, we got another historic video coming up. If I get out and about before then, I'll just post like a bonus video. So, stay tuned. And thank you for coming. You guys all have a great day. Hope you have a great day, Debbie. And you're feeling better. Bye, Mom. Always good times. Yeah, if you want to join a gold mining group, like they usually have good spots for you to go. That is a good idea if you plan on going. Anna, have fun in Poland. Thanks for coming. Zeb, thanks for coming. Pops, Thomas, Rambo, you guys, thanks for the support. Awesome. Have a good day, everyone.